James Oxygen and Supply, from residential to industrial, a locally owned family business serving Western North Carolina since 1956.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage with WHKY News. We start with American Legion baseball action over the weekend. Caldwell County Post 29 taking on Asheville Post 70 in the semifinal round of the Area 4 playoffs. Unfortunately, Post 29 would lose Friday 4-0, 9-5 on Saturday, and yesterday finishing the series losing 14-0. So Asheville wins this series 3-0. Caldwell County Post 29 has their season come to a close at 14-12. The Hickory Crawdads took on the Lynchburg Hillcats in Virginia over the weekend. Friday, Dads played a doubleheader from a game that was postponed back on Wednesday because of weather. Hickory won Game 1 Friday 4-2 and would win the nightcap 4-3. Saturday, Dads won 4-0, and they would lose, though, yesterday 11-2. But the Dads are now 49-37 overall, 16-5 on the second half of the season. Now, they'll be off through Thursday to coincide with the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Hickory will be back at home on Friday as they host the Charleston River Dogs Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hickory FC. Wow. Well, if Moret Stadium were an enclosed stadium, Saturday night's Hickory FC game would have blown it off and made it the open-air stadium that it already is. Hickory FC downs Appalachian FC 1-0 in a game that went to extra time for the National Premier Soccer League's Southeast Conference Title Championship game. Tomas Palacci scored the game winner in the 119th minute. The assist on the goal came by Diego Fernandez, who was cleared back in the lineup after 300 days out due to a knee injury. His first game back, he came into the lineup as the final substitute at the start of the second 15-minute extra time, and then 5,758 fans went bonkers. The match was scoreless after 90 minutes of regulation, so 30 minutes extra time was needed before it would have gone to penalty kicks. Now, nothing obviously happened in the first 15 minutes of the extra time, and just when it looked like we were on our way to PKs, Fernandez and Palacci hooked up. So now, with the win, Hickory FC moves on into the South Region Championship. Opponent, we'll find out Wednesday night, as only 3 teams move on. The number 2 and number 3 seeds play Wednesday. Hickory FC is the number 1 seed. They will host the winner on Saturday. More details as we go through the week. Tri-County Motor Speedway hosted the Roberts Oxygen 365 on Saturday night. Winners included Thomas Bean winning in the late models division. Zach Franks won the limiteds. Clint Townsend won again in the Renegades, as did Gary Ledbetter, who won in the Street Stocks event. The Mini Stocks was won by Isaac Harris. The front-wheel drive was won by Skylar Brown. Kyle DeBow won the Crown Vic feature. The Grand National Super Series race, the first of the 2, went to Jeremy Mayfield. The second race was won by A.J. Henriksen. Tri-County will be racing again on Saturday, August the 9th. Winners at Hickory Motor Speedway on Saturday night in the Z-Max Cars Tour Series was Keelan Harvick. The 13-year-old who celebrated his birthday earlier in the week led wire to wire, beat Caden Quapple, who finished second, and Keelan's dad, Kevin Harvick, who finished in third. Jacob Staten would win the Legends Cars event. Carson Sherman won the Bandits, and Mackie Webb won the Vintage race as part of the Road to the Throwback 100 for the Z-Mac Cars Touring Series. Now, the NASCAR Advance Auto Parts Weekly Series will take back to the track on Saturday with the running of the annual Jack Ingram with 111 laps set for the Late Model Series. As always, you can find these stories and the latest updates when you visit our website, WHKY.com.